and tell me where you went. All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and...
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Loveday Motorsports. Today on the channel, we're introducing a new car. We've got a bit of a backstory about it, and if you've been around on this channel for a little while now, you would have seen this car before. We sold the Prado, we've replaced it with another daily / tow rig, 2012 FG Mark II Ute. So it is a manual, it's a 6-speed TR6060 manual, factory LSD rear. It comes with all the upgrades, just without the leather seats. It's got the premium sound, and God, have I missed this car. So this is a Swift green. The color is just unreal. In the right lighting, it almost looks very breeze, but it's got a darker tinge of green through it, and I love this color. If you have been on this channel within the last couple of years, you would have seen I actually owned this car 2 years ago. The exact same car 2 years later, I've rebought it. First reason I sold it, so first time around I sold it because it had finance owing in someone else's name. Fast forward 2 years, it's back in our possession and I'm ready to enjoy it this time. Last time it was very, very stressful owning a car under finance. So we ended up selling it back to the guy that had finance. He gave me 500 bucks extra, and we cut ties with this car. So it's a very, very stock FG. It's got an intake kit, and that's about it. It's got a few little interior pieces. It's got side indicators. I have just put a set of wheels on it. When I bought this car, it was up for, almost $20,000. I sent him a low ball, and I offered him my budget. So we sent him the offer, and I said, you can keep your wheels, you can keep your hard lid, and a few other little aftermarket bits that I didn't need. He ended up accepting my offer. Went to go pick it up. We were on some borrowed wheels when we picked it up because I didn't have any 5-stud wheels. Fast forward, we got some stockies. We got some stockies to cruise around on because the original FG XR6 wheels that I brought to put on the car, the tyres were shot. So I didn't really want to be driving around in my new car on wire. So we ended up getting a pair of stockies. We borrowed a pair of stockies. Then I found a set of the current 18s that it's on now. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. It hasn't been an easy run with the first couple of weeks of owning this vehicle. Within the first 24 hours, I was pulling the starter motor out to replace that because it was having starting issues. It left us stranded. Lucky it was a manual because we could bump start it. Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video today on the channel. We've just bought a new car, and within 24 hours, we're fixing the thing. So this old girl is coming out. A little bit of a comparison, make sure everything's the same. I think they're about right. I'll slap this in quickly and then see if this sorts our starting issue. Oh, so this wouldn't even start early. I wish I got a video of it before, but I didn't realize I was going to be making a video until we were pulling the starter motor out. So yeah, there we go. Fast forward roughly about a week, we're starting to hear some really bad vibration and grinding throughout the rear end of the car. So yesterday we put some diff oil in it, replaced the diff oil because I thought it might be the diff, and then I noticed that the tail shaft bolts were loose. So when we were looking at the tail shaft bolts, all the heads on the bolts are actually pretty well rounded, so I'm still trying to find a set of those. I went to go pick up 2 sets yesterday, and no luck, they were all different. So at the moment I'm looking for a set of tail shaft bolts. By the time this is out, should have it sorted. We tightened them back up and the noise kind of went away. Now we've just come up to the hills and the noise has started again. So I think it's a tail shaft, but it also could be those bolts coming loose again. I didn't Loctite them this time because I didn't want to wrench on those on the bolts, because those heads of those bolts were no good anyway. So yeah, it's been an interesting run with the old Falcon, but it doesn't change my love for it. We're going to stay persistent with it because it is a really nice car. It's really good on fuel. It's actually cheaper to insure than my Prado. It's just slightly more expensive to register, but that's not an issue. That's just a part of owning a car. So what I need for this car, I've been struggling to find. So if you guys know anyone with parts or a parts car, let me know because I need a few things. So first of all is I need a driver's seat to suit a cloth with the blue XR6. I'm also looking for a heavy duty tow bar to suit the FG Ute, just because the standard tow bar is not going to cut it. So I'm also looking for a tonneau cover to suit FG. I don't need sports bars cutouts because I obviously don't have them. So yeah, that's really all I need. Everything else on the car is pretty good. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. Once we sort out this tail shaft issue, I think it's tail shaft, I don't think it's the diff. Once we sort out tail shaft issue, I'll be a very, very happy man. So something a little bit different about the car, the only modification he really made and kept on the vehicle was the growler kit. He put an intake kit on it, and God, it changes the intake noise. It sounds heaps nicer, heaps more throaty. But other than that, it's just a stock FG, stock extractors, stock exhaust.